Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball. From the home of the Pelicans. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Spurs in San Antonio. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Brady in at two-guard. Davis is out there with Russell, and it's Marks in at the point. There's a good screen. Passes it to Buchanan. 6 to shoot. Sheridan puts it up. And Davis pulls it down. On defense, New Orleans, defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled, at least.
I suppose, but, Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And so here's New Orleans. 4-point game. They set the pick. Pass to Swanson. Ruffin is guarded by Davis. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this season.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
In low to Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Swanson, he's guarded by Brady. The pass to Buchanan. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Samuel. That 3 off the mark.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Here's Cool Hands. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. No good from Howard.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Out to the right wing. Here's Swanson. It's good. This game is all even. So it's Utah now. Pass to Brady. Screen by Howard. Off the pick. Knocks it down in the bucket from Brady. Coolhand's got his first 2 points.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Ruffin. He's guarded by Davis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Sanders. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Davis has got his third rebound tonight. Now the pass to Brady. He kicks it to Russell. Pass to Brady. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Takes a three. And he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pelicans trailed by 5. 1:52 left in the first quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Buchanan. Utah with the rebound and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Well, there was a lot separating these two teams in the standings a year ago, but they played each other to a draw. They split the season series.
Here's Coolhands, averaging 20 points per game. They get the rebound. Davis makes it off the glass. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through cool hands. That's how much confidence Coach has in his ability to get their offense operating at its peak level. And given his track record, that confidence is well-deserved. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
All right, Doris.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here's Howell. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. To stop the drought, Rodman goes in. That's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Coolhands. Off the left rim and out.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Buries it down low.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Releases from 15. Here's Klimov. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. From midcourt.
Coming up this Tuesday.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, Clark, what have you been seeing? What have they been doing or not doing?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz. Like it formed.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Bernard. No good on the quick three. Utah leading by 7. Here's Hasselhoff. Misses from short range.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and we got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Here's Howard. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Goodson. He's covered by Brady. Here's Rodman. Hands it from downtown. Rodman's got 5 minutes.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
They set the pick. Here's Brady. Moves off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. That's him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Goodson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands. So solid around the basket. Currently 3rd in the league.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Here's Howard. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Howard. Out to the right wing. Here's Swanson from 16 feet away. He cans it. He's got 5.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, but finally starting to make up some ground.
There's the screen. Here's Cool Hands. Nice ball movement by Utah. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And again, it's Utah.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Spurs really lit it up. He ended with 25 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He turned in a great performance where it seems nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night.
Hey, guys, tempo.
Incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
So it's Utah now, following the score by New Orleans. He used that pick just right. Cool Hands got 6 in the quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. following the score by New Orleans. It's again the Jazz score.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Pelicans trailed by 9. Down low. Got a piece of it. .158 left to play in the first half. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to... Team possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at Utah. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the New Orleans Pelicans, 10 games behind.
Checking out Utah, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and, you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations. But there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
Shot clock at 2. And Davis can't get it to go.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with. But you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Samuel is guarded by Howard. Here's Sheridan, and he gets it to go.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Utah leading by 7. There's the pick. Kicks it to Howard. He lobs it up. And pushing it up is New Orleans. And the pass was Samuel. Out to the right wing. Passes to Buchanan. And there's the foul. It goes on Gilhan's. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Third team foul. Substitution.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. To the wing on the left. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done. See very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
For New Orleans, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Bernard. Floats one, and with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Buchanan.
Like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Utah out in front. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
A solid quarter for Cool Hands. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defense.
Pelicans trail by 5. And the pass to Swanson, 11 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
And for Utah, Brady, he's in at shooting guard. Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. Used the screen and took it all the way. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down. Superb above the rim action.
And for the Pelicans,
boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And for Utah, Brady in at shooting guard. Anthony Davis is out there with Russell. And it's Howard in at the center position.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
And for the Pelicans, pass to Samuel. Lock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Buchanan. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They've been good on all 3 of the shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Okay, on defense, we're not even going to guard the 3.
New Orleans making a switch here. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Look at Cool Hands, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. And you pair that effort with his natural ability, and that's why he's right up there at the top.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Brady in a 2-guard. Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Marks in at the point. For the tie, here's Sheridan. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And Utah has possession. Here's Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them. Free throws are better than a layup.
Utah shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Owls checked in for the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Brady. And there's the feed to Davis. Open and close and nails it. Davis has got his second basket of the game. Pelicans trailed by 4. Here's Howard. They set the pick. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Brady. Third quarter action. possession, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Davis sets a screen. Swanson, guarded by Brady. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. With the shot. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They might be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
So both teams making some changes here.
And guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. 4th in steals, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that...
They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game.
Defensive foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
So it's Utah now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 17-footer. And that one's good. Coolhand's got 16 points.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Howell passes to Bernard. Out left to the wing. Five to shoot. Here's Goodson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Jazz, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
He doesn't get the second one. Jazz leading by 5. Passes it to Brady. And it falls over the rim and in. Coolhand's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
And there's the foul. It goes on Coolhand's. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's Coolhand's. 18 points for him. Deflects the pass. From deep. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pass to Howell. Nevsky is guarded by Davis. There's Samuel. Good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. Maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Coolhands. He dishes it to Russell. All alone. Pelicans pull it in. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis. And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
That's the end of the quarter.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. The Phoenix Suns go up against
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
That was a beautiful pass. Execution was perfect, and that pass set up the open three.
Jazz shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. There's the pass to Marks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Humphrey, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second.
One more make would have been awfully nice, but I'm sure they're happy just to take the lead.
Taking a look at the Jazz. This is it to Buchanan to take the lead. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. But when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
From outside the arc, Utah with the rebound. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him. I like the work there, testing that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in time.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
The jump hook hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Jazz lead by 4. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass for Samuel. The pass to Buchanan. No one near him. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Here's Hasselhoff. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And the Jazz making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Passes it to Brady. Here's Marks. And the Jazz, another 3.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Let's go quickly over the board. Update.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Pass to Brady. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball, but all in the board.
Hooks one up. Here's Swanson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Good on the second free throw. Utah has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The pass to Brady. Screened by Howard. Right side Davis. Feeds it to Russell. Davis, the pass to Brady. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Davis sets a screen. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Howard. To the inside. Eyes yet again. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. The Pelicans trail. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Powell will stop the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Brady passes to Marks. Drains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 2.
What a big shot right there, guys. So important. He's come deep all game long.
Now is where it matters most. Big time first performance from here on out. Good. Very well be the difference.
And the Pelicans making a change. Hopkins checked in. And there's the foul. Goes on Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul. Now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Baseline jumper. Here's Sheridan. The first shot of the possession finally comes through. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Howard, good.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. They don't know what to think.
Outside, Rodman. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Brady. Off with the layup.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. Right in his face.
Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Ruffin. Oh, hammer! And he'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot time.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped. What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations, just relishing the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Second between the shot clock and game clock. Rodman double team. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. Have to value every possession.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Cool Hands. Here's Russell. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. From North. We've got overtime action. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here. And we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Brady, he's in a shooting guard. And it's Howard in at the center. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That will be foul number 5 on him. Outside, Rodman. Here's the screen. Pass to Swanson. Great D that time from Howard.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
No good on a 16-foot try from Brady. The Pelicans shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Sandy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Swanson, and that misses everything. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead. We're just over a minute into overtime here. And the pass to Brady. Goes up, high post, no luck. Outside, Rodman double team. To the inside, Howard with the steal. Here's Cool Hands, Rodman covering. Passes to Brady. Wide open, and he hits the jumper for 2. Cool Hands got 22. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untight. You got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You've got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Sheridan is guarded by Howard, using his first move to get the 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 1. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Rodman brings the double team. From about 19 feet, it's good.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Sheridan. He's guarded by Brady. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Sheridan. Money!
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
Pass to Brady. He's looking for Russell and finds him. It's full!
That bucket was absolutely huge. The defensive stop concealed the deal.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And the free throws make things a lot more simple for them. Now you just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And there's the pass for Samuel. With the shot. That one wide left.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding the open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them. Yo, they made my life easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.